More excited about the weekend though.
The competitions.
Yeah.
Me too. I was thinking about it the other day, the last bodybuilding show I went to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while for you. Yeah, I'm super excited, man. I've had like multiple people at a show before. I don't think I've had like 3 beginners at a show before, which is really fun. It's going to be really good. Yeah, and I'm excited just to be like a team.
Yeah.
I got more excited about that than anything.
Yeah.
I was trying to say that to the guys. I'm like, the day was awesome and fun, but I'm like, I want what I'm excited to see is you guys all support each other.
Yeah.
As well as go out there and have a good time.
It's a big group too coming.
That's true. There's a lot of people
has shown up.
Yeah, a lot of people coming. So it's definitely pushed my my coaching skills to the limit. Not them, like the task.
Yeah.
Taking like 3 beginners.
Yeah.
The peaks, the questions, whatever. I'm like, it's good. I've obviously systemized everything.
Yeah.
So now it's just like, here's your. But it's been a big learning experience to get everybody to stage and feel comfortable, because it's like, I just want, like, from my point of view, I'm like, if I take out all of the doubt from the decisions, like the what ifs, then I can control, like the what ifs. The bodybuilding gods control some what ifs, and then your coach controls his what ifs.
Others,
So I'm like, I'll just control those. And then it's like, they've got nothing to worry about. And then you just like, don't worry about the bodybuilding god ones. Like, who cares? Like, just go out there,
do the thing.
You gave it everything you had. You can't control who stands next to you.
Yeah.
We already know that. So that's been great, and the feedback has been well received. So
good.
Now I'm super excited. So I'm getting catch up with them today. So we're doing a little catch up, night before, day before, because they're kind of just about to finish their peak. Like, because I've gone a bit conservative on the first one. Because we've got other opportunities to do other peaks later.
Yep.
And I just want to get some feedback. And then, because we've got multiple shows, and this is my first time doing it, that's the choice that I made.
Yeah.
To get the feedback, obviously I'll assess my own feedback of the look.
Yeah.
And then push again. So today's is like a little, just get a last tweaks.
Visual.
Yeah, that's it. See them in person, because like, seeing people in person is always the gold standard.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what camera you have and, all of that. I'm like, I know there's like a multiplication of the look in person.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the other way, unfortunately, but not with these ones. They'll be fine. I've made that mistake in the past.
Yeah.
So, it'd be good to run through and, see if we can do, if we need to make any changes posing-wise or, alterations with the food and stuff. So that, I'm really looking forward to the next 48 hours from that perspective. Like,
The beginner thing is interesting. This is my first season with none.
Yeah.
We've all competed before.
Yeah. So
we've got 5 in Sydney and then 1 in Melbourne in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or a week. And then another one up in Queensland. They've all done it.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's good. Not good.
Just...
It's not good. I shouldn't say that. It's not good. It's just like... You're just focused on the thing.
It's just much less.
Yeah, you just focus. You're just all focused on the thing.
Yeah.
There's less curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to field you don't have to field those curious questions because they've done it before.
Yeah.
So it's nor good nor bad. It's just like more dialed in on the thing.
It's interesting watching the ones that have done like 4, and then the ones that have done like 2. And even then, or 1, you can see like the apprehension still in the newer. But like once you're a vet, it's just like, I got this.
Yeah, you put the work in.
Yeah.
Do what you're supposed to. Practice how you play.
Yeah, and that's
the plan.
It's funny how you can see them learn that too. Like the more experienced ones.
Yeah.
It's just like everything's comp standard all the time. And then the newer ones are still like, oh, fuck, if I don't do this now, I pay for it.
Yeah, I think that probably is a result. That can be a result sometimes, like, because when you first start powerlifting, like, you kind of can not do it 100% and still get
progress
because your totals still go up.
Yeah,
because you're still getting gains.
Yeah,
where like the more trained you are, and the more you compete, you know that if you don't show up like 100%, like that's the difference between 5-10 kilos on your total. Yeah. And that's like 6 months of work. Mm-hmm. And then you're just going to sit there and be like, well, I didn't. I should have. Yeah. I should have, could have, woulda.
Yeah.
You just never want to have that. And it's kind of it's not necessarily the same in bodybuilding, but like there's just like the levels of conditioning. Like sometimes it's not a representation of them not following the plan. It's a representation of what they can take as well.
Yeah. So I'm curious, do you think there's an adaptation to the stress that creates that? So like, why does someone show 1, show 2? Is it just time? Because everyone says like time in the game, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why? Are you just, I've accepted this situation, so there's less stress, so my system responds better.
Can be. I think it's multifaceted. I think that the next starting point to the next show isn't as far away. So the body fat isn't as high. So then you take the same amount of time.
Yeah.
You land in a different position. I also think that it is exactly that. If you understand the levels of, for lack of a better term, suffering. Yeah. This is what it is.
Yeah.
If you know what those levels are of suffering, then you help manage. You put mental things in to deal with that.
Yeah.
Before it even happens, and then you also, now that you know what's ready, what is ahead of you because you've done it, your whole lifestyle probably changes a little bit to further support it.
Yeah.
Which I've seen now with some of the guys that even have just like cut down to have a look at condition and push forward because we're going to compete. We're taking a year off and that.
Yeah.
You can just see the whole lifestyle's different.
Yeah.
Like the lifestyle now in the off season is better than it was last time we competed.
Yeah.
Not even last time we competed. And this is off season.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, man, imagine you turn dials up on in the direction that strips body fat.
Yeah.
We're on.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of that.
So the lifestyle stuff is that's not adherence still, it's just
I think it's a combination of everything. Like I don't think obviously adherence is number one, like you can say you've followed the plan deep down, you're the only one who knows.
Yeah.
Like, but then it's not just that though. Like it's, train at the same time, eat at the same time, wake up at the same time.
Yeah.
You do your steps, you do your cardio, like, don't go out, like just literally have this like hermit lifestyle, which is, very complementary to bodybuilding.
Yeah.
In contest prep specifically. So
sounds really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It'd be good if you had like heaps. I reckon that's the perfect lifestyle as long as you trained with people. Because then you just don't go like crazy.
Yeah.
It's that. It's making that part of, if that's because the first time, like, you probably still don't understand.
Yeah.
As much as you are bringing the walls in, because you have to, but you don't fully adopt.
Yeah.
The darkness.
Yeah. It's really cool seeing like just. Don't like the term gen pop, but just like lifestyle clients as well, that like they go through the first fat loss phase and this is the result, and then there's always like a moment for the ones that end up on the other side, just like it's like a click happens, and you're just like, we haven't done anything different.
Yeah,
what's happening? And it's like the sleep's better, and the weekends are better, and the everything just is like, oh, actually, I feel really good when I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the check-in from one of my newer clients, big fat loss goal, had a couple of glasses of wine on the Saturday night and was like, I just felt shit on the Sunday. And it's like, now the value trade is starting to become present. It's like, actually, it wasn't worth it. Didn't get anything out of the 2 glasses of wine, and I felt shit. Yeah. And I couldn't train. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like you said, the other side is like, it's not even the other side. It's like either closer to the goal that you've set, or you've set that goal and now you're trying to set another goal that's just higher than that goal.
Yeah.
So you're like, at the start, because you're so far away from your goal, if you have a few drinks on the weekend and you feel shit, you're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'm so far away from the goal.
Doesn't
like,
matter.
What's this going to do? It's just going to keep me in the same position. But when you get closer, you're trading off like that feeling and the fact that it's going to, affect your habits for the day and maybe the day after that, your appetite, etc. And you're just like, you know what? That feeling for that period of time just didn't have enough value compared to what I've been doing up until this point, and I'm closer to the goal, so I know that this is achievable. It's like it's almost like the belief is layered there too.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know that it makes a difference too. Yeah, it's like the week I didn't, I said no and I chose something else. And my friends didn't abandon me.
Yeah.
It's one.
Or I just went and didn't drink and it was still okay.
Yeah.
Still had a good time.
And then B, you see like, oh, actually, that month that I did that, I got an exceptionally better result. And I felt better, and like that competency reward was much higher.
Yeah. Yeah. The tough part is like making those sacrifices long enough to see the trade-off. Like the ones that the sacrifice that is acceptable for you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people will be like, oh, I've done it for 7 days. And it's like, you need a little bit longer. And then you do it for 2 weeks and you're like, you need it for a little bit longer.
Don't know how you feel after a month.
And then it compounds over a period of time. But that compounding effect doesn't, like, you can't sit there and be like, well, this happens for everybody at this point.
Yeah.
You drop one person's calories and then a week later they're like, I lost this many, you know, and I feel this. And then, you know, like me, it's like, do that. And it's like, your body's just like, let's put on weight.
What's that? More stress? Okay.
As an example, you know. Yeah. So that's something that has to happen to the person individually. Like they've got to do it enough and believe that it'll work. Yeah. To make that push, and then
and then what the reward is too. Like